Coming up, the latest in the streaming wars, including one service that's shutting down.
Information to make cash and save cash. The WBBM Noon Business Hour continues.
HBO Max is showing growth while the end is reportedly near for another streaming service. Let's get the latest from Tim Hanlon, founder and CEO of the Vertere Group here in Chicago. Tim, great news if you're HBO.
Well, possibly. HBO Max is pretty much on fire. It's capturing a lot of audience, as is Disney Plus, in the wake of Netflix's early advantages over the years. But as I'm sure we'll talk about in a second, HBO is part of a much bigger conglomerate now that has got some other aspects to their life to figure out, and that's much more corporate with the absorption by Discovery Networks to now create Warner Brothers Discovery, which now HBO Max fits into. So it's a good thing for the new ownership to inherit a fast-growing and frankly, technically getting much better in terms of the process and the app and its functionality of HBO Max. But it's an aggregation of lots of things, and it's a big corporate entity. And we just saw some news today that one of those pieces is actually going to go away as of the end of the month.
And that piece is CNN Plus, which announced today that it's shutting down effective April 30th. Keep in mind, it launched earlier. It was just a month ago. And now we're just seeing that the subscribers aren't there. And I do believe that this merger, this decision was part of that merger that was mentioned when it was combined with Warner Brothers Discovery. Any indication on what the reasoning, why people maybe just weren't viewing this?
Yeah, look, I think actually the whole CNN Plus idea was really more of a victim of circumstance and timing than anything else in terms of quality and whatnot. You have to remember there was quite a distracting and messy ejection of Jeff Zucker, the longtime head of CNN, at the tail end of last year with some accusations and some oversight managerial issues with a colleague. And that sort of didn't bode well because he was the champion of that CNN Plus service. And it was also launched literally weeks before Discovery Networks' acquisition of the parent company then of CNN Plus, now called Warner Brothers Discovery. Got to get that right. And the new management not only has a whole bunch of debt to deal with and doesn't want to inherit a fledgling service that, frankly, they apparently were signaling they didn't want to launch before the acquisition closed. So no disrespect to the content. I think it was just a matter of bad timing. And we'll see. I think some of the content will come back in different forms under the new management, but over time.
Again, CNN Plus shutting down at the end of this month, while HBO reportedly growing subscribers by the millions.